Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, family? What's
Yo, what's up with you,
going
bro,
on,
bro?
family? I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to get up in here, man. For sure, tonight we're gonna have an open panel. You know we on this Nolan. What happened to Nolan, y'all?
Yeah, man. What happened to
Mississippi,
Nolan?
Mississippi, we need answers. What happened to Nolan, man? We back
Yeah,
at it
y'all got an
once.
answer for this one.
We back at it once again, man. But yeah, King, man, you heard Officer Tatum talking again.
Yeah, he trying to come out and spin it like, you know what I mean? We need to pull that up. But yeah, he trying to like disregard it like he didn't hear what we obviously heard in the audio, bro. Like, come on. The gig is up, bro. Y'all busted. And he really should get charged for even trying to cover the charge up, to be honest. But we'll get on that, later on in the show too.
I was thinking sort of the same way, cause man, that right there not right. We already know
Nah,
what he owned. Then you got Travion talking about I came on this platform because we think alike. We think the same. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
And
The line.
little homie, bro, he was mad in his interview. He
Yeah,
was
you can tell
talking like,
he had a chip on his shoulder.
yeah, man, that's why he sat there with his arms crossed the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's a defense mechanism. He in defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
Then he
Mm-hmm.
went to say, man, y'all supposed to be on my side and this and that. Like, no, nigga, we riding with Nolan. What the fuck happened to Nolan? Let us know that.
Yeah, that's what
Then
we on. Right.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, there's a whole lot to talk about tonight. Whole lot
Yeah,
to
man.
talk
We're gonna run it up, man. We're gonna let these folks get in here though, man. We're gonna let these folks get on in here. We got a lot to talk about.
man, for sure.
Mississippi, my home state, we looking real bad. Now, we already know the historical, what I'm saying, lineage that come down here, but this was 2026. This was so unavoidable. 100%
Man,
unavoidable. There's a lot more cases been popping up down here too. We're gonna be covered.
yeah, we got way more to get on for sure. For sure. But yeah, man, this situation here is looking real. It's looking real sticky for these guys, man. These guys and girls. I ain't gonna leave the girls out neither.
Yeah,
Shit.
no doubt. Hey, look, we know for a fact, we know it was Warren, Wyatt, Bart, Will, Briella. We ain't been talking about Briella. But
Yep.
Briella, come to the front, please. Come on to the front. The judge, Ashley Cole, come on to the front. Warren, your dad, come on to the front, brother, man. We got to talk to y'all, man.
Hey, you know who really needs to come to the front?
Who was that?
Granddad. What granddad at?
Yeah. Oh, granddaddy. Oh,
Oh,
Jerry Atkinson. Yeah, brother. Come on to the front, brother. Come on. We got to talk to
we can't
y'all.
leave that
Yeah, we
granddad.
got to talk to y'all. Oh no, he was the main one. He was the one put the joint in motion.
Man, he
He the one
counseled.
stopped.
He
He the one
counseled
stopped.
people.
He the one counseled the CETO, counseled everything. And look, listen, this is what I'm thinking about, right? Who got the authority to make that call? Obviously, it was Grandpa. Either like Warren admitted he called his mom, which is Ashley, right? So who's to say either Ashley and whoever she was with was they on the island? Because you remember her first post, we're gonna put that up as well. She specifically said, "Oh, me and my husband wasn't on the island." Like, bitch, we didn't even insinuate that. Where that come from? Now we on your ass. I think they was on the island as well.
I think so. I think so. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man. They did Nolan wrong, man. They did Nolan wrong. And this clear audio. I'm sure we will play some of that too. Nancy Grace covered a little bit of that, but we got a more in depth version of the audio. Is even more clearer. So we try to be running that site like thoughts about this, man. This is 2026. We in Mississippi, but how do you guys view Mississippi from the outside looking in? Like, I want to hear all of that.
And like, this is what I'm saying. Everybody talking about Miss Christine lying. Why would she be lying on her son?
Right? Don't make sense.
She trying to get the truth. She trying to get some information. Like what really happened to her.
That's all. That's all she care about, man. What happened to Nolan, bro? Like she just want to know what happened. But look, peep this out. This is what I think what happened. I think they bamboozled us from the very jump. I kept hearing them say, Nolan, we were trying to tell Nolan, get on the boat, get on the boat, get on the boat, Nolan. Nolan, get the fuck on the boat. You remember that?
Yeah.
This is what they trying to cover up, bro. We got to pull this up. On 4th of July, that boat fight, you remember seeing that crowd? And it looked like it was a crowd over there that's kind of getting into a little scuffle. And
yeah.
Nancy Grace, she pulled up the audio. The audio said that you can hear somebody say, get the fuck off my boat. And then you hear somebody say, fuck you, bro. I'm thinking everything happened right then and there, bro. And we got to figure out, because think about it now. They keep saying that's why Trayston came out and try to play foul control, like, try to play damage control a little bit, because he really didn't have nothing to do with the murder, but he probably was a part of the scuffle. So he thinking he just kind of, saved Bart and Wyatt, because it was Wyatt's boat. So who else was saying, get the fuck off my boat? That was either Wyatt's people, or Wyatt said that shit, or Bart said it. I'm thinking they telling the truth with they lies. So Pete, Warren said the last time he saw Nolan was cradling Katie or whatever, right? That could have very well been the truth. But what he failed to say was he was cradling Katie on Warren's boat. And then probably Warren felt some type of way, Bart felt some type of way, somebody felt some type of way. And whatever happened, I think it probably either sparked then or it really went up then. And that's why they said, hey, man, my brother got into a fight. We had to leave the island quick. It didn't have nothing to do with the boat sinking. Y'all just crashed out right here, real time. Now we got to go. I'm thinking that's how it went, bro. Katie saw it. Briella saw it. Wyatt, Will, Bart, I think Eli, Jax. I think all of them, between whoever came and went on those 3 boats, the Trifion 22, the other one, the Florida boat, whatever, they know what it is. Whoever, them 30 people was in the vicinity, they know everything. That's why the other people don't have a clue, because they had 3 boats. They was blocking what was going on.
Yeah, I can see that. They blocking everything.
Yep. And then that's why they did a lot of moving. They were trying to call and set an alibi with the Cito company, which knowing that was the dagger form. But what they was trying to do, they were trying to establish an alibi. That's why they was moving from Horn Island to Fort Bayou, right? I'm thinking they dropping people off. They washing up. They probably even dropped Nolan off, switch boats. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a lot of malicious stuff, bro. Other than killing Nolan, bro, like that was the worst. But even after the fact, and y'all could have potentially got him some help, and y'all chose to not to, and y'all gonna get in front of the world and lie to us, and y'all think we not gonna catch y'all? Oh no. Yeah, man. Y'all come to the front for this one, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This story right here, it got to break. It got to break because they didn't put out too much information that I know they were said don't even speak on it, but they spoke on it. So they messed up.
Exactly. And then look. Ashley Cole, the first post she put out, she said Wyatt left at 3 p.m. Wyatt told us he left at 3 p.m. But why Warren biological mom said he left at 5 p.m. That's a contradiction. That whatever happened between 3 and 4:30. Whatever went down. And I'm willing to bet you once we pulled up that footage where that scuffle was on the beach that day, that's what happened. You can see the crowd looking that way. You heard somebody say, get the fuck off my boat. That's what they trying to cover up. They trying to say Nolan, get on the boat, get on the boat, get the fuck on the boat. That ain't what happened. Somebody was saying, get the fuck off my boat. And it went up. That's what I'm thinking now. And they just trying to cover that up because they knew the chance of that being on camera was highly possible because they was out in the open. It was multiple people who saw that scuffle. So either they took it, they broke it up. Either they left and came back and it went wrong then, or right then and there, I think it happened because Warren said, hey, man, my brother got into a fight. I made a beeline over there. He couldn't see who his brother was fighting. He was just trying to calm his brother down and get his brother off the island. That's what he said, right? On the interview, that's what he said.
He got to fight.
Is CJ? See, he's Tracy. That's what I'm saying. He. I think he's lying. Now he could be telling the truth, but it's a partial truth, not telling us Nolan died within the scuffle. So he's trying to protect Bart and Wyatt because Wyatt drove this boat, Bart drove the other boat. They was all together, tied together, or at least close enough to be, seeing what's going on with each other. I'm thinking that's what happened, bro.
But
Wyatt or Bart.
Then Wyatt come out and say that Bart wasn't there?
That's what killed them. See, it's another thing we got to pull up too. It's a police file. It's a police report where Bart reported Nolan missing. How the fuck you supposed to be in Wyoming if you down here reporting Nolan missing? It don't even make sense. Y'all caught, bro. Y'all caught. 100% caught. They said your name 100 times.
100
and I'm this is how I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking either because it's speculation that Bart and Katie was exes. I don't know how true that is. We have to wait till more intel come out on that. But whatever it was, it happened right there on the boat, I think. So that's what they're trying to cover up. Because Tracy said it. Get on the come on, Nolan, get on the boat, get on the boat. Warren said it. Hey, get on the boat, Nolan, get the fuck on the boat. His mama said it. His mama said, hey, they told Nolan to get on the boat. They trying to cover up, get the fuck off my boat. That's what they trying to cover up, bro. 100%.
And my thing
that happened right then, bro.
When that dispatcher asked them, do you have life jackets? He said, yeah, everyone got life jackets.
Exactly. So why would somebody be drowning in 3 to 5 foot of water anyway? And y'all so close to the mainland. I mean, y'all so close to the island. If you was sinking, you could just hip in the sky. Just skip and hop right there. So it didn't make sense. But that was them trying to establish an alibi because I don't think they came there to kill Nolan, but I do think people felt tension, or the people that was, that was in the know. I think they knew that, man, hey, he fucking with Bart or Wyatt ex-girl. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be meeting up. You know what I'm saying? They may even had a wager on something. You know what I mean? Like, and then on one of the audio, I heard somebody say he asked for it. Why would you say that? You think he asked to get killed? No, he probably asked for a one-on-one fade, or y'all got into it and y'all jumped him. That's why the other audio said that the girl said, Wyatt's fine. The other boy is dead. So either did Wyatt kill him or did Bart kill him? Because on the other audio I heard as clear as day, it sounded like, Bart, why did you shoot him? Or why did you him? Clear as day. We got to pull all that up. It's so many inconsistencies with this case, man. Like I don't see why they was locked up last week.
But see, this is the thing with the shooting part. Even with the second autopsy, they would have seen the shooting. You see what I'm saying? Like
right.
That right there would have been undeniable. They could have sensed that because it still would have been fragments within there. So, like, it could have been done another way, but I don't know. Anything possible though. But I just feel
that's true though. See, we just speculating at this point, but what we know, it could have happened on the boat or right there at the boat. So think about this now. Why would Warren come on live and tell us that the only reason they left the island was because his brother got into a fight? They were trying to get him away from the fight. That's what Warren said. The boat shit didn't come into effect to after they killed Nolan. So I'm not even focusing on the boat call because we already caught y'all on that. You get what I'm saying? Y'all 100% caught. We trying to get the timing down pat. But either way it goes, they all in hot water, bro. Like I mean, they really need to make an example out of these people, bro, down here because this has gotten way out of hand.
Man, it's been out of hand. This
No
right here
doubt.
just getting notoriety on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit been going on forever. Everybody fed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, we got a long way to go. And that's crazy to say in 2026. We
Yeah,
still got
man.
a long way to go. But this Brandon Tatum, man, something wrong with this guy, man.
No, man, he just being who he is, man. And I think that the people don't accept that he is who he is. He a Uncle Tom ass nigga. Like that's what it is. He probably come from a long line of just bootlicking ass. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be, but
Yeah,
that's probably who he is. And us as the populace has to accept that even though you did this in the worst way possible, and y'all trying to demonize the family's attorney on top of the that was distasteful. That was the worst you can be. But we have to give him a little credit because he got them boys talking.
and that's what I was going to say. And they didn't talk their way into some shit. That what he done
No,
for
what it
them.
was, yep, no doubt. And see, and they thought that they could with the platform and the money and the power that they family got. I'm pretty sure they are fluent down here in Mississippi. They got it all. They got boats. They got the drugs. They got whatever they want. So they feel like they can just, pay their way out of this. You know what I mean? Like they somebody has to take accountability for this. I personally believe everybody on all three boats deserve some type of, punishment. But the people that was on the boat that moved his body, that covered, moved and yes, y'all got to go do that time, man.
Yeah, man. Cause man,
Yeah, man.
ain't no way out of they say 300 boats, thousands of people. Ain't no way he the only one that they come home and don't nobody know nothing.
Nah, then nobody see nothing. You know why? Because they was blocking it. That's why they tied the boats together to make it look like the boats were sinking. They was tying the boats together because it probably too much blood. It's too much like, oh shit, we done fucked up. So Bart, hey, why y'all bring the boats over here? You know what I mean? Like I could that's what's going on. They freaking out. So if the call came through at 4 o'clock, but y'all saying y'all didn't leave the island till 4:31, what happened? That what was happening, the fight.
I don't know about that, but between that time frame, who called Grandpa? Who called the
I think one of the
granddad?
kids called grandpa. I think one of the kids called grandpa, or Ashley was on the boat, or Warren called Ashley, and Ashley called the grandpa, and grandpa called the captain. Whoever it
Okay,
was, I think it was the judge because she's the only one got that type of authority to find. Because think about it, what if he didn't pick the phone up, right?
yeah,
So whoever it was, there was a major pool call. There was a personal call. Hey, give me Captain Self personal line. I'm not going through no nothing. Give me directly him. So
so
that was
check
a
this out.
judge call. To me, I think,
So check this out. I thought
yep,
Nolan didn't
yep,
have his phone because then nobody didn't have no service. So if we ain't got
exactly.
service,
Y'all lie. Y'all done
how are
told
we
Thirsty.
making calls? If you don't
Exactly.
have service, how are we
Y'all
making
lying
calls?
again. They've been lying from the jump.
That's all I want to
That's
know.
right. And then we could hear y'all good as hell on the CTO call. So y'all knew y'all had good service, or you had enough service to get your point across. That's for damn sure.
man.
So
And
they done
see,
totally exposed, man. I know they was not expecting this to drop. I know this audio totally shook this case to its core. I was being fair. I was trying to be impartial, but by me being in Mississippi, by me knowing the environment, by me knowing the kind of layout a little bit, I felt, but I was being very fair in this case. But after this audio was cleared up, everything that we suspected is true. Now, whether we don't know if it was, I don't think it was racially motivated. I think that maybe it was some exes involved, or somebody would, something went wrong too quick, and that's why they tied the boats together and got out of there at 4:31 and got on down. So, hey, this is an open panel tonight. However y'all feel about this case, it ain't no right, wrong, or indifferent. We want to hear you guys' perspective on it. But that's our take on it so far, man. I think them guys guilty. I think Bart killed them. I think Wyatt for sure had a hand in it. Warren potentially, I think he did something. But I think Bart or Wyatt struck the final blow. That's what I personally think. What you guys think, man? I could be, I could be off.
let us know.
I definitely want to hear what you guys
You
say.
can come on up on the
Let me
panel
put
if
it.
you wanna.
Yeah, man, we living in a crazy time. I mean, I hate that this had to happen to expose the state for all this
We
many
definitely want to hear what
wrongdoings.
you guys got to say. Doing that to come in. I'm finna I'm finna pull up audio real fast.
Yeah, pour that joint up. We'll play it a few times, man,
Give me
and get
one
them something to
second.
listen to until some more people come in.
This right here is gonna be Willie D live. He called the number, the hotline. And guess who it went to? You best believe it. Oh, Ashley, where you at? Where you at? It's yes, sir. Let me see what we got going. But yeah, man, this story right here, really, y'all come on up and give me 1 second.
Yep, yep.
Can y'all hear that?
No, I can't hear it right now.
Oh, you can't hear it. My fault.
Nah.
Uh, all right, here we go, man. So Warren Hudson and Nolan best friends, they say, right? Now check this out. Willie D finna ready to call this number, the hotline.
Hey, put it up. You probably got Brandon jump on screen. What's up, baby?
All right, here we go right here.
Boom.
Hi, you've reached the office of Judge Ashley Cole. Please leave your name, number, the case number, and a brief message at the sound of the beep, and we'll call you back as soon as we get a chance. Thank you. You cannot record a message for Margot Mills. This mailbox is full.
Y'all hear that name? Margot Mill. Who the hell is she? Who is that, King?
Yeah, that would.
And y'all see, it went to Ashley Cole. Now let's continue.
Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message. Sorry, there is no operator available at this hour. You cannot record a message for operator. This mailbox is full. Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Message.
Now look, the mailbox say it's full. You can't even leave no message. So what if a person was trying to call and leave a tip? You couldn't even leave it.
I think that was by design. Why you think it's going to her, right to her? So whatever information come, it didn't come because it came to her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man,
Like,
wicked, bro. These some evil people, bro.
Throw it away.
And she inserted her case. Yeah, she inserted herself in this case even before we knew anything. That let you know that should be an admission of guilt right there.
Yep.
And they killed him at Home Island, and they moved him to Fort Bayou, and they brought him back. That's why when the research like damn, the was like damn, we just left. How he just pop up? They caught, bro. With this audio, we gotta run the audio too, bro. Like give your audience a look at the audio just in case. But the audio is crystal clear. You can clearly hear what's going on. So that totally contradicts everybody that we done seen from this case story. Point blank, period.
Now watch this. He finna call the number back.
This is supposed to be the sheriff's
Watch this.
tip line.
Here's from it.
Yeah, is this a tip line for Nolan Wells?
Yes.
Yeah. So I called another number, a 36 number, and it took me to Judge Ashley Cole's voicemail. Are y'all aware that is there some type of mix-up or whatever? Are y'all all interconnected?
What number did you call when that happened?
You hear how she sounds so surprised? She even hesitated when he asked her,
Okay, come here.
is this the hotline for Nolan Wells?
Come see mama.
Yep. And you know what? She almost sounded. She could have been took off guard because she might didn't know. Because think about it, if you working in the office, you would never call the office to be able to hear that. Right?
You right about that.
So that's why she was almost like she didn't want to say yay or nay because she didn't want to shit on whoever who potentially could have made that move. Or she could have knew exactly what the hell was going on and just felt busted.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, we caught.
Hesitated. Man.
Yeah, she definitely hesitated. Man,
this case here, Boy, let's keep going. Let's do what she got to say now. This right here, what is finna get tricky. Listen to what this woman got to say.
228-769-3063 is what I just dialed, and then the other number that I called was all the numbers were the same except the last two digits. It was 36 instead of 63.
All the numbers was the same, but the last two digits.
Yeah, that was the 6-3 and the 3-6. They did that on purpose.
Come on now.
What are the chances? What are the chances of that? Now, I'm not saying that who answered the phone knew, but Ashley Cole definitely knew.
Listen, that is a family line. The only time you can have numbers like that end, that's family lines, bro.
Yeah, in Mississippi, I guess anything is possible. So yeah, you may be right about that.
Man, trust me. Her business phone ain't the same number close to no sheriff department. I can guarantee you that. Let's go. Listen what she got to say now.
I know our number is the 3063 number. And I know that that's been said to be her office.
Yeah.
And we are aware of that people think that the sheriff's department number is her number. There's nothing we can really do about it, but just kind of ride the wave.
Yeah.
She said,
Ride the wave. Ride the wave. That's my first time hearing that.
Come on now. She said she got to ride the wave. Take these fake calls and get rid of them. That's what that means.
You know why she said ride the wave? You know why she said ride the wave? Because if you ride the wave, if you go against the wave, you're gonna get crushed in Mississippi. That she said a lot right there, bro.
Did she? Now come on.
She said a lot now.
Now let me finish. Come on, let's cook. Let's go.
Yeah, but
let's go.
Yeah.
If it was put out on the internet, we just got to take it as it comes,
Right. Yeah. So are y'all are y'all aware that number is out there like that, as far as conflicting phone numbers? Because I looked on the site and it says that the tip.
She says she is aware that number says go to Ashley Cole. Now what she just said,
yeah, so she complicit too. She is too. I try to be fair. I always try to be fair. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But as soon as I see it, hey, you complicit. You out of line too. Lock her up too.
See, folks ain't paid attention to this
because you know about it.
I got something on. Listen to what she just said. She is aware. You the one answering the phones. Okay, let's go.
The tip number was the same as Judge Ashley Cole's phone number.
So the number that is being said, that is being put out there as Ashley Cole's number is our number. It's the sheriff's department number.
The 36 is the sheriff's number?
Yeah, the 3063 number.
Right.
Yeah, that's the sheriff's department number. But they're saying online that it is her number, that it's Judge Cole's number.
Woo! You heard what she just said?
Yeah, no doubt. That was an admission for sure.
I'm gonna go back. Did you hear what she just said? She said at first she said the wrong number. She said the other number at first and said, yeah, that's our number. Then she went back and said, no, 63 is our number. Listen. I'm gonna go back. Listen. She tricked up herself. And she don't even know.
On the site, and it says that the tip number was the same as Judge Ashley Cole's phone number.
So the number that is being said, that is being put out there as Ashley Cole's number is is our number. It's the sheriff's department number.
The 36 is the sheriff's number?
Yeah, the 3063 number.
Right.
Yeah, that's the sheriff's department number. But they're saying online that it is her number, that it's Judge Cole's number.
Yeah, that's because it's actually online, like media reports that's the number. We're talking about mainstream media, not just bloggers and YouTubers.
Yeah, I know. It's just people. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be a prank or something like that, or I'm not sure. But that is not Judge Cole's number. It's our number. We've been dealing with all the phone calls for it.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who do you think killed Nolan Wells?
I'm not allowed to speak on that. It's an ongoing investigation. So.
Yeah, you don't.
She said she's not allowed to speak on that, y'all. She can't speak
that's
on
a
that.
damn lie. Speak on everything else. They speak on every damn thing else. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think this dispatcher right here just cooked Ashley Cole. She just threw her in the pot. She just threw her in the pot.
No doubt, because no doubt, because you was definitely aware that the call does, or y'all done heard ramblings about, hey, people know that it's Ashley Cole. They were like, she was like, just ride the wave and just see what happens. That's pure desperation right there. That's desperation from a judge, bro, trying to save her family. Lock them all up, man.
But check this out. The first number that he called it said Ashley Cole, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the main number that they got up there for the hotline.
Exactly. So she trying to get the information first.
This the bag up number for the hotline.
Yeah, she want the information first.
Yeah.
And then think about how many tips that probably already been mishandled.
Man, plenty of them gone.
This old godforsaken state, this old corrupted, always have been stuck in the 1970 ass. Man, I can't believe, man, they just got us just looking even worse. But yeah, we need accountability in this case, man. I think the kid's obviously guilty, the judge guilty. I think Warren's dad, his parents guilty. I think the grandpa guilty. I think the captain guilty. And I'm thinking what we just heard, this lady we were just listening to now, she semi-complicit, because you know that
she know.
This is saying Ashley Cole, right?
She just said she know.
Mm-hmm.
She just said it. Now watch this. Let me go some more. Watch this.
I don't think the boys had anything to do with it.
I'm not allowed to speak on it.
Yeah. Do you think there's a conflict of interest with the judge being involved?
I'm not allowed to speak on
it. What if Nolan was your relative, though? Would you speak on it?
I'm not allowed to speak on it. My job.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been coached to say that.
You plead the fifth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, we'll ride that wave.
Okay. All righty.
All right, thank you.
Look, we're gonna ride that wave. And she
I'm with it slick. Yeah, she know he got it with that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, bro, some gotta give. And that's crazy work. That's crazy, man. Now you say you want me to pull up. What you want me to pull up?
Yeah, the audio, man, so they can kind of get a visual.
You say the one.
Yeah, the one showing the audio. It's just straight audio.
Let me go get that joint.
All right.
That ain't gonna do that. Oh, shit at. Here I go right here. Alright. Oh, I got so much. Yeah, my fault, brother, man. I got kicked out for some sort of way. My fault, y'all, man. I don't know what just happened, man. Everything went
Yeah, that
down,
joint
so
kicked me out. Yeah, that joint kicked me out too. I was like, dang.
so I just had to get back right, y'all. My fault for that right there.
All right, I'm still here.
Uh, Shit, I don't know what that right there was about. Shit, we had a couple folks up in this joint too, and that
Trying to stop,
motherfucker.
and they're trying to stop the truth from coming out. That's what that is. They're trying to stop the truth.
Tell you. Yeah, that was crazy work right there. Let me add this to the screen. It wouldn't even let me add him. Hey, let me roll with it. I made a mode too, though.
Cito Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped.
Did you hear it? I'm gonna play it again. Put your headphones in.
Connect you. Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't.
The phone sounds like it's working pretty decent for nobody that had no service out there.
I know they had damn good service. Sound like
Let's go.
for real.
That's correct.
No, like we're going down.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on that count, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right, do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
He got irritated his head right there. Let me go look.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Because think about what he's looking at as he's on his call. He's looking at Nolan dead or dying. They dragging his body. They probably threw his body overboard, and he's trying to remain calm. And he's inebriated. He's very drunk. They all are. So it's like whatever happened, it happened right then. I don't think they had time to process nothing. It's almost like somebody saw something that ticked them off. They took off and it just went left way fast. And I think it was more people. It wasn't a one-on-one fight. I don't think that's what that was. Maybe it started off as a one-on-one fight. Nolan probably got the best off of Warren little brother or something like that, or maybe even Bart or something. And then they came back around and they probably 3-4, you know what I'm saying, dumped him on his head type shit, or threw him and hit his head on the thing, or shot him with a harpoon in the neck or something. I mean, we don't know. Whatever it was, they did that. 100%. They did that.
Yep.
So now the question is, are all of y'all gonna go down for 1 or 2 actions? You talking about your Ocean Springs, y'all got each other back and shit. Y'all sure didn't have Nolan back around that motherfucker.
Yeah, they said they got each other back.
Yeah, they definitely have Nolan back. Yeah, we can keep playing that joint though.
Oh.
新シナリオグランドライブが復活。ライブミッション開始します。馬娘の楽曲の可能性。ライブ開幕。キャンペーン中。
The girl been on my computer.
It's a enhanced audio that's going viral right now by Nolan's friend that I want you to check out. Check your phone right quick.
Listen
I
what
want to get
Judge
your
Max
take on
got
it.
to say about this.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
That I did not know that existed. And if this is authentic radio transmission between the dispatcher and the caller, then certainly this turns it on its head.
Bam. Judge spoken.
No doubt.
This turns out-
100%, bro. 100%. Whatever y'all trying to say accidental drowning, that been out the window. We never believed that anyway. We knew it was foul play when we got the autopsy back. And we still ain't got Mississippi autopsy back. Mississippi, what the fuck y'all doing with his neck and shit? We caught y'all. Give his shit back.
Y'all give it back.
Man, go on run it back, man. We caught y'all.
He already had his funeral. So what they gonna do with the organs?
Put him in jury. Put them shits in Jerry Atkinson. Look at that.
You know? So maybe they just cremate the rest of it, you know, but they gotta eat it back first though.
Yeah, that called red-handed. I'm ready for Trump to post this or come out and present this as authentic audio, which we know it is, because that was the real audio you played from the Marine joint, the dispatch. So we can't say it's AI. You can't say it was forged, it's fake. Mississippi dropped that. Y'all just didn't hear that background. Y'all were trying to establish an alibi way quicker than you supposed to, and it backfired on y'all in real time. And we all saw it. The whole world looking at us. So y'all caught.
Yeah.
I don't care. The judge, the captain, Warren, Wyatt, Bart, all the Brielle, possibly Katie, whoever it is. I don't know why I feel like that may be a fictitious name, but they saying Katie McCormick really is a real person. So yeah, man, y'all all got to do some time behind it. And then look, if you notice, once you go ahead.
No, come on. I want to hear that. I was just gonna let the judge keep on going. Talk.
I bet no. What I was saying is, they all got to take some type of accountability for that, because if you hear the audio, none of them sound. When Nolan was dead, they went instantly in cover up mode. Did nobody? They wasn't empathetic. They didn't feel remorse. I don't think I maybe heard one or two, and they didn't last long. Obviously, they just called his name. Oh my God, and that was it. Let's cover this shit up. That's what it went to. So y'all, he didn't have not one friend on that boat. That's what make it even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Whew. Then you got the what's his name? Tatum over there talking. Got him talking, and he talking crazy about the family and all kinds of stuff. So I can just imagine how she feel and how he feel. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
No doubt.
For the family, man, because
no doubt, man. Yes.
They ain't got no answers, man. What's the day? The 28th, man. It's been 24 days. What's the hold up, Mississippi?
Man, I think everybody fearful of what the hold up is, man. Y'all, they got caught trying to cover it up, man. Heads got to fly around this bitch, man.
Man, let's start over. Everybody got to start over, huh? Let's see.
Somebody got to do something.
Man, let's see what Joe got to say.
They're observing him injured, asking if he's dead. Whoever on that call, with the technology we have now and with interviews amongst the folks who were there, or the phone that the emergency call came from, the dispatcher has that number. Someone can get it. Then you'll go to the person who made the call and say, what did you see? This is real easy if that is the case. So we'll see what they do with this evidence. The fact that there's some audio from the dispatcher where the person calling asks, or in the background, one or the other, asks, oh my God, is he dead?
Dude, the judge can hear. The judge can hear. Tatum, what's wrong with your ears?
Everybody heard that. Man, ain't nothing wrong with his ears. It's something wrong with that man's mind and heart. It ain't his ears.
Bro, talking about he ain't hear nothing. He said he ain't hear nothing. Okay. Yeah, boy. I don't know, man. I think he probably was hurt as a kid, man. Big old Tatum, man. Big boy. Probably good for nothing. Everybody called him. You know what I'm saying? So he had to He had to make his way.
Yeah, and he lame as hell, and he been came in the game lame as hell.
Yeah, that's why he was the police at first. He had no friends.
Yep,
Everybody picked on him. Everybody
yep.
picked on him. He became the police. Became thought he had some power. You know how them. You know how them people
Then
do.
he started abusing his power,
Yeah.
and that's what that's the chain, right? When they
Then he
get a
got
little power,
then
then they
he got
started
with
to abuse
Charlie.
it.
Then he got with Charlie, man, and sure, he started making some money, and it was over with for that.
No doubt.
I'm gonna try to put up a video, man, when that man said he wouldn't cry in front of his wife if their child died, but then he was crying on live when Charlie died.
But
That
Charlie
man,
Kirk died. Man, stop it.
I ain't lying. There's a video, bro. I'm gonna have to get them up for sure. The man's on live crying when
Yeah,
Charlie died,
yeah, I saw it.
but he said he ain't gonna cry when his son died. What?
Yeah.
But let's see. The judge had called it out right then. Big ups to all the dialogue for sure.
So that's a whole new level of evidence that I'm interested in seeing where they go with that. And perhaps that's what the prosecutor may have all of this information and say, we're not sharing it because we don't want to bias. We don't want to create bias, et cetera, in the case because in the media, and she may have that. She may have that and take it right to the grand jury. That's what I'm hoping. If they don't disclose it to the widespread media this week.
Yeah, I don't know how you can justify that audio.
Can't. Not with someone in the background saying, is he dead? Even if you were calling to say there was a fight, it sounds like you're looking at something that has already happened and you witnessed what happened and you're saying, did he die from what I just saw? That's what
you said, ain't it, man?
Yep. That's exactly. They were looking right at him. They was looking right at him as the call was going on.
So, yeah, man. It's wild.
100%.
But check this out. Sister Tales, man, came out with some new information. And be on point.
So the market has a clock?
So the Realtor.com market clock tracks data like inventory,
Hey,
time on market, buyer
mute
demand,
that.
so you know what to expect when you
Mute the
buy and
ads.
sell.
Well, I'm on the clock, so I gotta go.
When I wake up in last place.
Update in the Nolan Wells case, and we believe we have found definitive proof that they lied about the GPS. And I do not believe this is hearsay. And we have Google coordinates and a map of the island to actually prove it. You guys, a lot to get into. There's been a lot of updates coming out. Ever since that audio was revealed, it looks like Nolan's friends have been backtracking and crafting a new story. One thing that we revealed in the last video is it looks like Katie and Bart had dated, used to date, were very friendly. And it looked like Trayvon, whatever, the kid that doesn't want to be about race, but he's black, right? And the other kid, Warren, even corroborated that in their interviews with Officer Django. Go ahead and watch my live about that and the last video. Okay, but let's focus on what they said. See, it has always struck me as odd the way Wyatt was on the emergency call talking crazy to the 911 CTO operator. I kept saying he looked like he was being cagey. And I did say that, if y'all are watching my live, I do remember the one thing that struck me was when she was like, what's your coordinates? The GPS coordinates are right there on the boat. It's right there on your phone. Every boater or everybody on the water knows that. Now, this struck me as odd that you said there's no cell phone service on Horn Island, but you are on said Horn Island.
Woo! Woo! There go another one. We were talking about them coordinates just the other day.
Yeah,
If
them
I ain't
coordinates, you can't
mistaken, he
duck. See, the
gave.
coordinate in that time, no, that when they called the CETO, that's why Grandpa Jerry knew they fucked up. Counsel that. You see,
Yep.
or there was a part of the alibi. That could have been part of the alibi, but Jerry didn't think y'all gonna be talking loud like that in the background though. So he really was supposed to call, act like the show was sinking, and then he called and counseled it. That was all could have been a part of the play.
But I
But
want to know
them,
who
they
called
didn't supposed to
Grandpa.
been talking about what the fuck. I bet it's gonna be Warren or Ashley made the call. 100%.
To
I
Grandpa?
think that's just me. I think so because think about it. Soon as Warren found out what happened, him and Wyatt there, he knew why I was involved, man. First thing you do, I'm calling my mama, man. I'm gonna call the power. Hey, we just fucked up. And then look, then they just found out that I think Warren's parents, they stayed probably like 2 miles away. So I mean, somebody stayed in Fort Bayou, Bart or Wyatt and them. Somebody stayed close. So that's why they was moving back and forth. They cleaning up.
Yeah, they trying to clean up for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
But see,
And that's why when you said something the other night, listen, that's why when you said something the other night about the Crump them turned down, that I knew that was a lie. Nancy Gray spoke on that. It don't make sense. Ben Crump don't have the authority. He got a process he got to go through to make that happen. He can't just say, "Hey, go check them folks shit." He can't do it. It's a process that has to go through.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. They offered their service, but they couldn't accept the service, so he had to decline the service.
I know because it ain't even been processed yet. So even how he can't get him that. Ben Crump can't get him the authority to do that. Even if they was offering the services, that's all they was offering him. Services. He couldn't be like, that's why he declined, because he ain't even got through the process to even get it done yet. He ain't got no phones yet. They ain't did none of that yet. So that's why he declined it. But the media try to spin it like he declined, like he ain't trying to find the truth. Nigga, what? Why you think Christine and Elmore got him? They know this man taking this very serious. Regardless what the internet talking about. That's why they picked him, particularly him and his team. Because they felt like within their hearts, he was going to do right by Nolan or getting justice for Nolan. That's it. The parents didn't have, the parents wish the friends didn't kill her son. You think they want to be out here in front of the camera and shit? Like people are threatening her mama at the job. Like, why y'all going after the mom? Like, it don't even make sense. Y'all pure evil. Bro, if Nolan can see how y'all treating his mama right now, that man is fast the fuck out, man. But y'all call yourself his friends? That's how twisted they are, bro.
What got me, none of the parents even have reached out to the parents.
You know why? Because they was too close for comfort, bro. That's what I think. They too close for comfort. Why did Ashley put her and her husband there even before we even knew anything? Oh no, me and my husband wasn't on the island. Okay, we clocked that. I remember that. And now on the audio I sent you, we got to play that too, where I heard one of the girls say Wyatt's dad something. So we know it was Wyatt and his dad was there. I'm thinking it was Wyatt parents, because one of those joints, oh my God, sound like an older woman. It don't sound like a teenager. I'm thinking it was two parents. I'm thinking it was two parents between the three boats. I'm thinking it was four parents all together between the three boats, possibly more, because they're not counting tracing his uncle. They're not even counting him. He's not even in the equation, but he was a part of the three boats though. But he probably didn't have nothing to do with the fight. But he probably know everything about the fight. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like that's what they doing, bro. And that's why they coming out. And that's why Warren came out trying to damage control, because he know he didn't do the kill shot. So he think he can come out here and fool us.
I think that's why he feel the way he feel though. Because
that's why he do feel the way he feel. No, you know what they doing?
Look, he wanted to help Nolan, but he couldn't because he know he'll be in the same predicament.
That was his brother. Yep, that was his brother. That was already wild. They already had their mind made up. and he couldn't override that in that moment
You see what I'm saying?
because he walked up and saw Katie on this nigga lap, and he just spazzed. Get the fuck off my boat! And then nigga, one like what? Now it's feel like you trying to test Nolan in front of everybody, and now if Nolan bucked up just a little bit, that was it. That was enough for him to just take out all his anger, and just that's what happened.
I'm talking about Trey's son. I'm saying Tracy, whatever my boy name is. I'm saying he couldn't help Nolan. Cause listen.
Oh, I got you. No, of course. I don't think he would have helped Nolan anyway.
I feel like he got a little more empathy and sympathy than the other motherfuckers. He really wanted to help
And
Nolan.
that's why he tried to show his face.
But
why he tried to show his face.
Cause he like, dang, they gonna do that to him. To him, they gonna do me next.
Hey, now look, listen. This gonna be the twisted plot twist in all of this, right? On some real shit, bro. Now, I don't think initially it started off as something racial. It started off something like, you mess with my girl. Hold on, listen. Hold on. Yeah, listen, let me get this off real quick. I don't think it started off as something racial. It started off maybe a female, some exes, or he walked up. That's why I'm thinking that get off my boat is such a significant thing to say, because they keep trying to tie that into. They keep telling us, Nolan, get off the boat. Get on the boat. But we heard in the audio of that scuffle, get off the fucking boat. That's what they trying to hide. So we know whatever happened, it happened within that time frame right there. And I think that Bart and Wyatt probably had more damage to Nolan than anybody. And these people saw that, right? They saw this with their own eyes. They 18, 19-year-old, these young adults. They probably evil as hell, but a lot of them, this might have been their first body. That's why they was doing so much talking, like they couldn't believe you just killed them, bro. So that's why they panicked. They called Grandpa Jerry. It just didn't go right, bro. Like,
look
think about it.
Grandpa.
Yeah, because he probably done did it before.
Yeah, look, this day initiation.
Good part. Yeah, that's a good read.
Grandpa know what to do. Grandpa been doing this.
Because think about it. You know what Grandpa didn't he went straight back to old school mode. He don't forgot. It's technology now. Back in the day, this would have went. He probably done did this 10, 11 times in his life.
Yo.
So this is for sure gonna work for my grandson. Your ass caught. All y'all get in there real quick. We can try to holler at you.
And think about
get in the jail cell, man.
What if they test that boat and find more people, more evidence?
And that's why I'm thinking Ashley going so hard, because it's almost like if y'all search the property, y'all gonna find way more shit than Nolan.
Way more shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if y'all get to digging in our family history, y'all gonna find way more bodies, way more corruption. You know what I mean? Like, think about if they dad had been doing this, like, especially like the sheriff. Oh, I forgot his name. The dude, the racist dude down here. Huh?
Don't they own down there most of the time?
Well, I don't know if they own most of the town, but they definitely got a lot of power and influence. So I guess it's pretty much the same.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Man, them folks need to do jail time. And then look, listen. If y'all can give Carmelo Anthony 35 years in a self-defense case where we all know they were trying to gang up on him and he was just trying to protect himself, if y'all gave him 35 years, I don't want nothing under 35 in this case for nobody. I don't care if you was on the boat across the way. If they know you was there, you supposed to get more than 35 because you knew what happened. So that make you an accomplice to the murder. You are an accomplice to the murder because you knew exactly what the fuck happened and you chose not to. And then a lot of y'all played with the corpse, move the corpse and shit. Hey, move his body. Who touched his body? Hey, touch his chest. Who was that? That's abuse of a corpse. Y'all got to go get in the jail cell for that. I don't give a damn who you know. And that's because that's justice. If that was your baby, if that was my baby, nigga, what the fuck? You think we gonna be sitting around? No, bro, like that's dead wrong, man. And I said all that to say it didn't start off racial. It started off something like with a female, but then they try to turn it like it was on some racial stuff, and then that's when they try to band together and be like, "Oh no, we're gonna stand against this." Like, no, we
Look,
here for
I really
Nolan.
do
We know
think,
y'all on some.
look, I really do think they was all partners until it came into a girl.
That's what it was, bro. And then look, they both football players.
They been
One
kicking it
play,
forever.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
they
they
finna be some stars,
yeah,
man.
so they got some built up animosity towards each other. Maybe Nolan done messed with one of his other females that he didn't even know about, but Nolan don't know. He don't know. He just, you know what I'm saying, 18. He just going out there smashing. He don't know. So
Yep.
it's so many other. I think we don't put the story. A lot of us been like, because we've been on this joint since it happened. That audio definitely broke this joint wide open. So now I'm waiting on some type of. I'm waiting on some type of repercussion. What's wrong? What's wrong? What you do? Why you crying? Yeah. I think that. Yeah, I think some justice should be served in this case, man. Like this one of them cases, man. Like it's almost like, and then the fact I don't know if we saw
But
this
listen, your
before.
mind
Like
finna
people.
change once you listen to this location she finna drop. Everything finna
Okay, run that joint.
everything finna change. Watch this.
Doing nothing, right? On top of that, you're on the Horn Island making an emergency call. On top of that, right? You took too long to get the GPS coordinates, especially for a ship going under. And that's the first thing you had. And you put her on mute. But you don't have to rely on my memory. Listen to this quick outtake, and then we're going to come with the evidence. We believe this blows the case wide open.
She said evidence. Not theory. Evidence. Watch this here.
Yeah, no doubt.
GPS
They cooked.
coordinates they gave could not have been true. Especially when you juxtapose that with the video that they released to TMZ showing them off of Horn Island getting a tow from a mysterious friend. Okay, let's get into this, all right? So listen to this, and then I'm going to show you the evidence, all right? But I want to jog your memory.
Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
So bored. Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
His heart wasn't even in this alibi. Listen.
North, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 30 degrees, but
No,
46.72.
He's supposed to be sinking.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
There are trucks, and then there's the 2020.
Hey, pause the ads, boo.
He has her muted. There's no urgency. And they released a video that showed nobody was panicking on the boat. But listen to what they did give.
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception.
All this money these folks got, they ain't got no radio.
Yeah, they got the radio. I don't think they knew how to work it or gave a damn at that particular moment. Because I think every boat got a VHF radio, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's go.
And can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
Now keep in mind the way she said, wait, are you on Horn Island? Right?
Yep,
Listen,
like you damn near was on the island. That's what she was saying. You was on the island.
On that motherfucker.
That's why she responded like that.
Come on now. These dispatchers giving it away. These dispatchers are giving it all away. from the call service out there in Mississippi to this call boat service right here. Now check this out. That mean they was on land some damn where.
Yeah,
Thinking, yes.
they could have been over there at Fort
Is it the
Bayou.
ground is the question?
Come on now. They on land some damn where. Now check this out.
Cause we didn't hear no water
we're
at
not
all.
around. We're
No water.
We
You
didn't
don't
hear
hear
no
nothing.
water at all
Bro, that shit would still be
until he said, Bart, jump in the thing. He probably just jumping in just then.
jump because they standing right there.
Yeah, because they standing right there. Yep.
All right, now watch this.
in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou launch.
Now, okay, let's actually bring in the proof and evidence you have. You hear the way that operator, like, he's so annoyed, no urgency, no anything, right? But you see that she was like, wait, are you on the ground?
Look at that now.
Yeah, she totally knew. So that's why the operator was like, "Are you on?" See, and I knew the timing and stuff didn't match up. They was dropping him ahead of the alibi. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to drop him before they. You get what I'm saying? They were trying to set the alibi and then go back and drop him.
Yep. There go the email right there. The Outlook. That's why I paused. There go the email. We see what time it is. July 4th, 2026 at 1800. Location 3014 North. Then we got 088 46 629 West. All right. See, and that's where they found Nolan, right? That's where they found him at.
Right. See, they were trying to get ahead of the alibi call.
Yeah. Let's check this
And
out.
and Grandpa Jerry threw that off. Go ahead.
Grandpa throwed everything off. When Grandpa said, "Oh no, they don't need no service," oh, that right there hurt everything.
Yeah, that killed everything.
But my question is, who called Grandpa? What them phone records at, y'all? Who called Grandpa?
Yeah, we need them phone records for sure. I'm gonna say Warren called Ashley, and Ashley called the grandpa. Unless Ashley was on the ship, on the boat, and she just called directly. You know what I mean? Because she the one got the power. Her and her pop, she can get to somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever she trying to get to. And then one of the other girls said, "Hey, should I call the Navy?" What? Briella, I think her name. She said, "Should she call the Navy?" Bitch, what? Well, you definitely need to come to the front of the class. What?
Come on down.
Should you call the Navy? We heard you. You ain't made it. You ain't made it nowhere. We heard you too.
Let's go. We finna crack this bitch. Listen.
For that. Now, really quick, even though the law authorities said they're not giving up any information and they're not releasing any information, I do want to show you guys this. The MSDMR is releasing stuff to ABC News, even though the governor and the DA said they can't release any information. I guess they can release any information that makes those boys look innocent. However, they said that they were searching. They had the location 30 by 14626, blah, 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 blah. They're looking for a black male, 6 foot 1 inches tall, 180 pounds, right? Unknown food intake, alcohol intake heavy, because all Nolan's friends said that he was drinking, but more important, clothing shorts only. So let me get this straight. Nolan left the boat, said he wouldn't go back with you, left his phone, left his keys, left his shirt, left everything, and was just stumbling around the island heavily intoxicated. And out of 400 people,
Hey,
nobody
pause it
saw
real
him
quick.
until your alibi was charged.
See, look, listen. We keep saying left. Nolan left his keys loading. He didn't leave it. He didn't get a chance to get it. That's how quick it happened. He didn't even get a chance to get back to his keys or phone.
There you go. He didn't get back. He didn't get to his phone or his keys. They had his phone. His keys were still at the house. He ain't gonna take his.
No. Yeah, his keys were still at the house. I think they took his phone on the ship, like, or something, or maybe somebody saw him and Katie texting and he got mad, or maybe somebody sent the wrong picture at the wrong time. But you can clearly hear somebody say, "Get off my fucking boat." That's what they're trying to hide, bro. It was Wyatt and Bart did it. Maybe Warren too, but I'm putting it on Bart.
You know how much I know they wasn't thinking, because they kept the phone. They could all that water. They could have thrown the phone in the water. Got it over with.
And see, that's another reason. They wasn't thinking, because they wasn't thinking about the phones at that moment. I don't think they was thinking about his phone at that moment. They was too busy trying to erase their shit. Because I heard old girl say, "Oh shit, he messaged me." So she trying to go on her snap and shit and erase just because he messaged her. Not saying they had nothing going on. She just didn't want the connection putting up, period. So he never got a chance to get his phone back. He never got a chance to see his keys again. So that's why we should stay. That's why they didn't leave him. That's why he say, "Oh, we wouldn't leave him." No, y'all didn't leave him. Y'all killed him. Then y'all left. Yeah, that's what I mean. So the call is giving up the real location of it all.
Yeah. The shit is out.
Challenge, and then 2 random people that you happen to know, Warren, Trayson, whatever his name is, you happen to know, and now we're supposed to believe that. But you know what? Forget about that, okay? Because again, the cover-up's okay. They said the Department of Marine Resources and U.S. Coast Guard received by ABC News, described Nolan Wells' alcohol intake as heavy. The information came from witnesses who made the initial call to DMR. The person that made the initial call to DMR was Bart Eddington. He actually has been exposed as having something with Katie, either currently or in the past. That's his old thing, according to the pictures and evidence that has been submitted. It's interesting that Warren or nobody else called. Bart was the one that made the call at 10:05 a.m. And he said that the last time he saw Warren was heavily intoxicated. Okay, take that for what you want. It has not been. But let's get into the actual proof that they lied. Okay, so Media actually posted this. She said, so the boat, and this has been verified, but I believe she was the one that broke this. She said the boat was aground at Horn Island. That is when part of the boat is on the ground. Was the ground at Horn?
Ooh, boy, don't you remember when the dispatcher asked, "Are y'all aground?" and he said no?
Yeah, that's how close they was. That's why I'm telling you, we got it on video. They just trying to erase that part. That's why on the video we got to pull that up, bro. We hear, "Get off my fucking boat." Fuck you, bro. That's when it happened right there. That was right there. Right there at the location, bro. So, and they knew that. That's why they were trying to call the CETO and get them that exact coordinate at a later date type shit. Like the boat sinking, we lost a friend or something. That was probably their initial alibi until Jerry was like, hey, kill everything. I got a different plan. Or once again, it could have been the plan. That could have been Jerry's plan. Hey, y'all call Cito, tell him that y'all singing, and then I'm gonna call, and then I'm gonna cancel it, and then that should give y'all an alibi enough time to say that y'all wasn't around. See, it didn't go like that. They try to call and beat the body drop. You get what I'm saying? Like they try to like, cause you fucked up right here, and they was like, damn, the last time everybody saw us was right here, so
Think
we gotta
about it.
leave him right here. It just
It
came
was
right now.
supposed to be the body drop. Think about it.
Say it again.
That's supposed to be the body drop right there. They gonna drop them off right there. You wanna know why? We done done it. It's over with. We done called the folks. We just dropped them off right here, and then we gone. That was the drop
But they
off.
couldn't do that because he couldn't. They couldn't drop him off when they did it though.
Yeah, they could.
That's why they had to go move. No, they couldn't. It was too many people out there. That's why they had to tie the boats and shit together. They trying to cover up what they just did. So they got to get off the island as well, at least get away from the crowd as quick as possible. That's where because it happened on Wise's boat. That's why on the video you hear, "Get off my fucking boat." But they want us to believe that's them saying, "Nolan, get on the boat, get on the boat. The thing is sinking." That don't even make sense. But they were so irrational at the time, they couldn't put that together. And that's what exposed them. That's what exposed them.
Now check this out. She finna break this bit down.
Island, while the hull, the stern and the transom was sinking based on the coordinates given. Vicky, the Cito international operator, was correct to ask that question. She says justice for Nolan Wells, Ben Crump, Willie D, Don Lemon, Nancy Grace. Damn, you can't put Tisa Tells in that list? Okay, fine. I will bow to the old heads. They got this. I'm just helping everything along. Anyway, but look what they actually said. When you look at the coordinates that they gave, so this is Horn Island right here. Let me zoom in for y'all, just in case y'all need to see this, all right?
Cambria, the secret's out.
This is Horn Island right here. It is the actual reference point, all right? Do y'all see that? Great. Now, let's look at the coordinates, which are very, very odd, don't you think, okay? The exact coordinates, 30, 14, 684, north 88, 46, 79 west, place the vessel just off the western tip of Horn Island inside the Mississippi Sound. The coordination sits slightly northwest of the island's westernmost point, positioning the boat between the island and the mainland shipping channels. Let's keep going. This is some boater stuff, but hold on, it's all going to come together. Now, these are the exact coordinates where they did the Cito call on July 4th, and here is the exact coordinates where Nolan was found on July 6th. It's almost an exact same line. Now, I know what you're saying, Tisa, but why would you say it was online? If you zoom in, right, to where the boat says it was, you see underneath the blue, it's a landmass that you see. That indicates also that the waters around Horn Island on the inlet are very shallow. They go from 2 feet to up to 20 feet or 30 feet dropping off. But when you look at pictures of landmass, you see the shadow that's right here. That is actually ground, and it lets boaters know that it is very shallow, which means that part of your boat can be on ground and the other half can actually be on water. That's why she said, are you guys aground? Because the coordinates she gave, it would be impossible almost for the boat to be sinking it would be almost impossible. But
You hear that?
Yep,
They
yeah,
was
and see, they
on
couldn't,
they was on some sand, and they was on in a little bit of water. So they was on the
and
edge.
that's yep, that's why she asked like that. Wait, are you on island? Because your coordinates say you own the island, not in the fucking out there
You ain't
close,
in the
about to
water.
drown type shit. Yeah, right.
Yep. That's crazy, ain't it? Let's go.
Man, wicked man.
Let's go.
insisted. That's why she said when he gave the coordinates, are you guys aground? Again, if you can't see it, let me zoom in. This is just plain seawater, but the shallowness, the shadow, it almost looks like a cream shadow that you see coming out from the actual shore. That's not shadow. That lets you know that it's very, very shallow water and there is ground there. That's also a reason why in Horn Island, when you look at all the boats docked, they're not docked right on the beach. They're docked a little way out there because even though you can't see it, there is ground underneath there and the ships can't go any further, which is why you sometimes need a boat. That's why you sometimes need not a boat, but a motor to get you going to reverse off of the ground that's on the front part of the ship and turn around. Okay. So it's not over, right? Let's look at what Chat GPT and Google had to say. How far are those coordinates from the shoreline? Based on the emergency dispatch records, the coordinates place the vessel directly or immediately
Hey, give me
adjacent
about
to the
5 minutes,
beach
bro. I'll be
on the
right
western
back.
tip of Hearn Island.
Anytime, bro.
The coordinates map so close to the land that the operator's tracking system flagged them as them being on shore. Remember when I
Woo! It flagged them as being on shore. So
That's
when
look
they
now. Go
called,
back to the video. They was on the shore. That's exactly where they was when the fight broke out. That's how close they was, bro. That's why I was saying once we pull that shore footage up, and when you heard dude say, "Get off my fucking boat," that's Warren them, Wyatt and Barton them. That's them getting into it right then and there. So that's them trying to cover up, saying, "Hey Nolan, get on the boat. Get on the boat. The boat sinking." No, somebody said, "Get the fuck off my boat." And it happened right then and there. Oh shit, we gotta go. Like that's how it's looking for real, for real. Like, because that's the only big fight they had. They didn't have two fights on the island. It was one big fight, like Warren said, and we had to get my brother out of there. That was the fight that killed Nolan, bro. And it may was intentional. It may wasn't intentional. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it was, that's how quick it happened. And now you got a call. That's why it was a 30-minute delay. Like they called at 4. I mean, I think they did it at 4 or something like that, but the call or something came. That's why the coordinates matching the way it's matching now. Because they done found out, like, yeah, that's where you really was type shit. But you called at 4. But you trying to tell us you left at 4:30. But you was already, whatever happened at like probably a couple minutes before 4. And I bet you people got it on their phones. They got it recorded. They got pictures. They got I promise you, they got the whole thing recorded.
man, because man, everybody got their phones, so everybody recording something. So
Man, everybody, they was recording the build up to it. I bet you some people got some recording. Hey man, I got 100 on Nolan and Bart. They fighting over Katie, or I mean, it could be some trip small as that. Like it was never, oh, we just finna go kill a nigga. Now it wasn't that. It was just like maybe they had some animosity, and that's why Tracy coming out and trying to be so defended about it. Like, man, we're not racist, man. Like, man, your mom going. That's why he took offense to that, because you knew you was on the wrong side on this one. But you trying to do it and be honorable. How you gonna be honorable and your friend gone, or your so-called friend gone? We know he didn't have no friends on that boat, on those boats.
no.
Hey, yeah, but look, hey, hold it down for like 5 to 7 minutes, bro. I'm gonna bus move, run to the store. I'll be right back.
All right.
But I'm gonna still be on though. But I'm coming right back though.
All right. Yeah, man, this story here is real crazy, man. It's crazy. I hope Nolan get justice. Cause what we've been seeing, man, man. Yeah, we doing a live panel tonight though, man. Anybody want to hop in, tell your truth, tell your stand on what's going on around this thing? Let me see. Man, y'all even let me know, man. Y'all like this sort of content, or what should I? I'm just trying to make sure, man, that y'all get what y'all want around this thing. Maybe we can mix and match, see what's going on around here for sure. Yeah, I'm finna play a little more from Nolan real fast. Hold on. Oh, Nancy Grace went. What he said.
What'd you
Hello?
say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
What did we just hear? What was that? One more time, please.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Straight out to investigative reporter Crime Stories, Dave Mack. Did you just hear what I heard? Now, this has been transcribed, and this is the CETO dispatch call. Because, Dave, when I first heard this, I thought, has this been doctored? Is this real? Where's this coming from, Dave?
Nancy, this is coming from from Mississippi, from the actual official. Okay, when we get into the Mississippi Fish and Wildlife and at the reserve putting this out for the public, this is not like from Dave Mack's recording. This is an official recording, Nancy, that is being issued, and it's shocking when you listen to this call for a tow for the CETO. Going further into it, Nancy, you're picking apart all of the different voices that can be heard on this one phone call, trying to determine what is really taking place on this boat that is allegedly sitting in 31 feet of water, a depth of 31 feet. And a bilge pump not working, claiming they're sinking, and calling for help. And yet, in the background, are we really hearing all of this other activity?
Guys, this was released from the MDMR, the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. Alexis Tereszchuk joining us out of LA, just joining us now, Crime Stories investigative reporter as well. Alexis, the transcription, I want you to listen to it, Alexis, as we play it again. This is obtained from the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. It's not something we just found on TikTok. Listen.
Tito Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd you
Hello?
say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Okay, Alexis, Chuck, jump in.
So it sounds like before the woman starts talking, the operator, everyone in the background is saying, "Is he dead? Nolan, wake the f- up." And so they are concerned about Nolan. They're saying, literally, "Is he dead?" Nobody has ever, none of the kids on this boat have ever admitted that anybody said that they thought Nolan was dead on the boat. This is the first time that we are hearing this.
First time like a motherfucker. We ain't never heard.
When
Oh, your phone breaking up right now, bro.
Fuck up. I'm thinking. Damn, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm thinking when he telling them to shut the fuck up, he talking to
Yeah, hit me back with
match up perfect with.
Yeah, bro, you steady going in and out. Hit me back with that thought when you get back straight.
I bet.
But yeah, that's the first time we heard that right there. Let's go.
What is the chance that this has been doctored in some way, Alexis Tereshchuk? Because circulating on the internet was a scene where another young man was face down, being attacked on the sand. That was not.
I seen that video of the young man face down getting attacked on the sand. If that ain't Nolan, excuse me, if that ain't Nolan, who the hell was it? That just mean we got some more digging to do. If that wasn't Nolan, who the hell was it? Let's go.
No doubt.
Nolan Wells. That's not Nolan Wells. Repeat. So there are bottom feeders that are fabricating evidence and circulating it, and it's whipping up all sorts of hostility. But regarding this, have you listened to it independently of any transcription?
I have listened to it. I've listened to it over and over, and I've listened to the audio where it's only the sound of the boy calling in and not the operator's voice. So
So check this out. If these ladies can hear what's going on in the background, why Officer Tatum can't hear none of this? They way older than him. That nigga ears broke. That nigga ears broke, y'all. Shit, let's go.
It takes a little bit of the distraction out, and you can just hear the voices. The one friend saying, "Is he dead?" And we are hearing somebody very worried. They're saying, "Is he dead?" Somebody, you think you might have heard them say Nolan right before that. Somebody then says, "Oh my God." So the thing is, there have been a lot of false videos. People have said there was a video where Nolan was screaming, saying, "Give me my phone back." His friend says, "No, that's me in the video." There have been tons of AI generated videos and images and things, but this is the official audio from the organization.
Okay, let's hear the audio to which you are referring. Listen.
get off this fucking boat. Fuck you, bro. He said, get off this fucking boat. Fuck you, bro. Let's play this shit
Screaming,
back.
saying, give me my phone back. His friend says, no, that's me in the video. There have been tons of AI generated videos and images and things, but this is the official audio from the organization.
Okay, let's hear the audio to which you are referring. Listen.
The motherfucker said, get off this fucking boat, bro.
That's what happened right there, bro. That's when everything kicked out right there.
Yeah, man.
And that's why they keep saying, hey, Nolan,
that
get on
was
the boat,
Nolan
get on the
right there,
boat.
man.
No, yeah, y'all telling him to get the fuck off the boat.
I'm telling you. And then say, oh, he wants to stay on the boat. I mean, he wants to stay on the island.
And that's why they said that, bro. You made it stay on the fucking island, bro. Vicious, man. Get them motherfuckers, all of them L, man.
This is crazy, boy. Woo! They left that boy there. They done what they done.
Yep, they left him there, man. And they didn't show no remorse. They try to hide it. They try to live their life. They want to go to the league. They want to go start a family. And y'all done took this man's whole life away. For when we still don't know what, but we know y'all guilty as hell. Y'all might well go come on out, man. Come on out, man. Lock up every damn body.
But see, that's what I be saying too. Not that I'm trying to start nothing or something, you know, but man, this shit been going on for a long motherfucking time. Going on for a long time. Man, it been 24 days. And ain't nobody whack none of them. Ain't nobody whack nobody. They out here doing interviews.
Ain't nothing.
Shit. Let's go. I got on mute.
Sound we just played is real sound. That is not doctored sound, but someone else claims that's them saying, give me my phone back. That is not Nolan Wells. Explain.
He stuck on that phone. That motherfucker said, get the fuck off this boat. Ain't nobody worried about that.
Nancy, what we have is some friends that were also out on the boat trip out to Horn Island that were with Nolan Wells and were friends with Nolan Wells, claim that was him, that he was the one that was saying, give me my phone back, that it wasn't Nolan Wells. So we've got an identification from the person who says, I was the one saying that. It wasn't Nolan Wells. And when you listen to the audio, Nancy, it does seem like it is not Nolan Wells saying, give me my phone back. It sounds like the guy claiming it.
Nancy, why you got this clown up here? Nancy, why you got this clown up here talking about that don't sound like Nolan Wells, that sound like the other dude? Have you heard Nolan Wells? Let's go.
Guys, a lot of confusion surrounding the audio that has been released by the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. This, as we are also learning about an offer made by the United Cajun Navy to Ben Crump, who is representing Nolan's family, to Todd Terrell joining us, the president of the Cajun Navy. Todd, thank you for being with us tonight. Todd, explain to me the offer that you guys made to Crump.
Well, first of all, I want to make sure that I really am specific about the words I use because I don't want things taken out of context. Me personally, as president.
First of all, he should have said, my heart goes out to the family. But let's go.
President of the United Cajun Navy made a call to Mr. Crump and offering him our services for dogs, cadaver dogs, and specific scent dogs. I never heard back from him. Our incident commander, Josh Gill, did speak to Liza Parks. I think he's one of his lead attorneys.
But check this out. He offered dogs, but do we really? I know I said earlier that he declined the dog offer. But do we really want to use their dogs? Because if Grandpa or Ashley, whoever made that phone call and spoke to them, they tied in. So do we really want their service?
100%. No.
Yeah. See, I just, after I listened to it for more and more, yeah, we don't need their services. Go get our own dogs if we need them. There you go.
Or whatever, and offered the services as well. The rumors about us talking to Mr. Crump, personally, I want to set the record straight. Nobody, myself, nor anyone from United Cajun Navy spoke personally to Mr. Crump. We did reach out and make an offer, but we did not hear back from him.
Okay. Much has been made of the offer to, was it cadaver dogs, scent dogs, or both, Todd?
It was both. It was cadaver dogs and specific scent dogs. And, you know, some of this needs to be clarified. Okay. And you know, we did make an offer, but we did not hear from him himself.
Gotcha. There's a lot of people on the team. So who is it that you said you guys contacted or spoke with?
Liza Park. And we have a phone record. Our guy, Josh Gill, my incident commander on the...
Is he reading it? How you know these answers? That man sitting up here reading.
I mean, he could be reading. He could be reading.
But how would he know?
Because he's saying he the one made the call. He the one talked to Crump people. Well, he didn't talk. He's telling you, I didn't talk to Crump directly. He told you I talked to Aliza and somebody else. He's telling you who he talked to from Crump's side.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Let's go.
13th, left her a message, and on the 14th, they reached out to her, and I think got back. I think it was 9:51 on the 14th. There was a 23-minute call with Josh Gill, our incident commander, and Liza Park, who I believe is Mr. Crump's lead attorney. And so they knew well what we did, the credentials of the dogs, and what our specific offer was. So they knew it ahead of time.
To Marie Pereira joining us, veteran criminal defense attorney. She is also a domestic violence expert and a registered nurse to boot. Marie, thank you for being with us tonight. Here's the deal. A lot has been made that Nolan Wells' family turned down an offer to have the boat searched with cadaver dogs, which, if they had hit on the boat, would suggest a dead body had been on the boat. Here is the fly in the ointment. It's not their boat. They can't give authority or permission or privilege for anybody to get on that boat and search the boat. So the fact that Crump's team didn't call back means nothing. They were not authorized to give authority or privilege.
So Mississippi, y'all need to go get them boats.
Yep, go get them boats.
We need them boats, y'all.
Yep, go get them boats.
And why
need
you
a
get
GPS on all of them?
And look, and why you get the boats? Round up everybody. Round up everybody with the boats. But we need them boats.
And you know what they should do? They should go check right up under the coordinates. They probably gonna find a murder weapon. If they was dumb enough to call and do what they did, that's why when he said, "Here, take it," and he said, "No, no, 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 drop it in the water," that was the murder weapon.
I only did a cat eye look.
When he said jump in the water, huh? Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't say jump in the water. That was him jumping in the water to go get his boat, to go to his other boat, or they was fiddling around with Nolan at the time. But you specifically hear in the audio, they said drop it in the water. What you mean? What you mean drop it in the water? So they could have been talking about dropping Nolan in the water, or they could have been talking about dropping the murder weapon in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But man, it's a crazy story though, man.
Wicked, bro. And imagine how many stories we don't know, we know nothing about.
Plenty of them. I'm finna start breaking it. We finna start breaking these stories.
Or permission for anybody
No
to board
doubt.
that boat, much less a cadaver dog or a scent dog.
You nailed it. And it's not his job or anybody else's to do what the police need to be investigating. After hearing that audio and knowing all the facts, they should be investigating this like it's a homicide and stop with the he say, she say from all of those kids on the
Exactly.
boat who are presumed.
Treat it like a homicide.
I mean, now we know it was a homicide, whether it was intentional or not. Now we know it's not a homicide. That's why they haven't released his first autopsy. They trying to figure out how the hell can we cover this. It's over with. Y'all caught. The whole world got to get amnesia for y'all to get away with this. The whole world got to get amnesia. That's the chance you got of getting away with this. Not to say that they'll try to lock them up and get them a low sentence, and yeah, they're gonna try all of that. But y'all definitely deserve an L for this.
I know why it's taking so long. They trying to find another throat and lungs.
Ain't no way they can't pull that off because the next autopsy is gonna reveal that. You ain't that good. So don't try that. I don't think nobody that damn good. Don't try that. You gonna look extra dumb.
They finna try something. They finna clone. They finna do something. I can tell you that.
Whatever it is, their ass caught. So that little football career you thought you had, Bart, that shit a wrap. Those degrees that y'all just, those degrees y'all thought was just gonna be handed to y'all on some DEI shit, man, it's a wrap, man. That's why y'all try to concoct this dumbass plan and cover it up because y'all knew y'all had a good life waiting on y'all. And that may be why y'all was jealous of Nolan because y'all knew he had a good life waiting on him too. And now it is looking racial now because all of y'all is kind of going against just the general ideal of a parents grieving their kid. They just want the truth of what happened to their kid. Y'all are real demons to even be trying to attack this woman in any way, in this family in any way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we dealing with real demons, man. Man, when Satan, when Lucifer was kicked out of heaven, he fell in Mississippi, bro. People don't understand that. He didn't fall nowhere else. He fell in the South. He fell in Mississippi. Why you think this shit been running rampant like this for so long? Lucifer fell here. I'm telling you, bro. He fell here. Him and his legions of demons, he fell here, bro. They started here on these grounds in Mississippi, bro. I believe that with every fiber in me, bro. That's why these cases gonna keep popping out until they gonna get the response they've been begging for.
and they ain't gonna be looking good.
No, because it's more us than them. Because we just want to live life. It's more us want to enjoy life and not be racist, not be bigoted, not be. No, we just want to take care of our family, make a little money, bro. Go out and enjoy ourselves on boats too. We want to go take vacations too. Y'all ain't got to kill us every time we get together and go. That's why I feel like it had to be some parents involved because Wyatt and Bart was trying to show out. That's why we heard, "Hey, get off my fucking boat. Give me my phone." He like, "Man, give me my phone, man. I get off your fucking boat." That's how it was kind of coming off. And he probably said something, "Man, go punch something or something." He probably said something slick, or somebody took off on somebody, or and dude just came through and dumped him on his head or something, or shot him. But it sounded like a girl said, a female said, "Why did you Bart? Why did you shoot him?" If you can pull the audio back up, I'll show you exactly when we hear that. But so he shot him, not saying he shot him with a gun, but he could have shot him with a harpoon, or he could have shot him with a flare gun because they say he looked beaten and battered. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. And we only speculate because we ain't got the first autopsy yet.
Yeah, they say he was beating them better. That's crazy.
And how y'all still screaming, swim, he drowned? No, Miss Ashley, y'all come to the front, man. Wyatt, Bart, man, y'all run to the front, man. Warren, Trayson, y'all come on to the front, bro. And Trayson, you just jump in on this. We didn't even know you existed. You just jump right in on the murder conspiracy.
They try to make it seem like it wasn't about the race.
Man, stop it. And you put your dumb ass right in the mix. And they need to lock Officer Fakem ass. He need to do some time too because he's actively trying to impede on the ongoing investigation.
Yeah. Trying
The
to
fuck?
clear up.
Yep. Trying to steer them when they lying. He trying to keep their lies on track for them, bro. You got to get some time for that. You got to.
He sure be jumping in, helping them out, don't he?
Yeah, because when he get jammed up, you notice he'll try to keep him straight, get him back on the storyline. But if you watch him, watch Officer Tatum watching him, that man know he lying. You can't tell me he don't.
See, he probably getting paid.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, I don't care. A woman can pay him $10 million and he could have hit his count tonight. I can see it in your face. You know he lying. You know he lying. He don't care though, because he getting paid to push this bullshit narrative. Because I'm pretty sure that check probably was nice. And knowing him, he probably didn't get paid nothing. He just want the clout for it.
Yeah, he getting the wrong crowd though. Cause when everything's said and done, they gonna take his punk ass out too.
Yeah, and see, but he was built off the wrong clout. So this is like normal territory for him. But he coming out here playing in these southern parts. They'll fuck around, put the murder on you. They'll put the murder on Tatum if he don't watch it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why you playing? Why you playing? They'll put the murder on your dumb ass and make it stick. Well, he came down here. He was on Horn Island, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. All right, work your chance. He playing with fire around that motherfucker.
The same day, after day.
I'm telling you, they'll send the money to you and still won't let you spend none of it.
Gee, they gonna say, "Shoot, you came in here to help us do it."
Yep, yeah, you came down here. You signed on. You knew what was going on.
You signed up for this.
Yeah, bro. So go on. Come on, man. He got a promising career. You ain't nothing but a podcaster, man. Take the charge. His dumb ass fuck around and do it.
Yep.
His ass fuck around and go right for it.
Out of here.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we gonna stay on this case, man. No doubt, man. We pretty much you know what I'm saying? Everybody been focused on this case. Everybody been focused on getting justice for Nolan. We've been very empathetic and sympathetic to his family. That's what normal people do. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody else is, trying to demonize the attorneys. I understand, like, you can disagree with somebody, but you ain't got to demonize them. And you know what I'm saying? It's a limit to that. And I think a lot of people knowing actively what they doing because people heard that, like TMZ trying to act like they didn't hear that, bro. Y'all heard that audio, but if we was dumb enough to miss it, they was gonna let it slide. That's why TMZ didn't even play that first 20 some seconds. They did that intentional.
Mm-hmm.
They intentionally did that now, but now when the world caught on to it, when internet caught on to it, now they try to double back and play it again, and now you still can't hear it. Bitch, get out of here.
They got parts of the plan too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We just on the we just on this earth, man, with some real demons, bro. I think we always have been.
Yeah, man.
I think it ain't enough for good people going up against the demons in the areas of life that we should. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the most evil person in the world got all the resources he'll ever need to keep being evil. But the good person in the world don't got all the, you know what I mean? Like it's an imbalance there.
Oh yeah, it's imbalanced for sure. Imbalanced. Boy. But yeah, man, this right here been a good one though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We can get back on this joint whenever. I wanted that panel. We might jump on that panel.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna keep on posting up, man. Tomorrow we'll be back again.
Hell yeah. But man, I've been watching the words of the wise. Got my man Kings in there, young man. We out.
Yes, sir.